Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War, with me, Alpha Omega, and the sublime Ottoman Empire. So after months of massive, painful war, we have forced Serbia and Bulgaria to capitulate in the previous episode, freeing up our units and freeing up our units for another bloodshed, which will be this time in Greece. Now, what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna revision these troops and see what we can do with them, which ones are probably in the best shape. I think Okay, so we're gonna rename you, because you're screwing me up with your incorrect names. So let me for Kolordu. I think that honestly the third Kolordu is not the way to go, but the fourth one actually could be a really good one. Now my plan here is we're gonna put two big armies on the border with Greece, and at a certain point we're gonna launch an offensive, and in the meantime our second Kolordu, which comprises of our elite units, are gonna launch an invasion into, I guess Athens would be a good place to go, but we'll see. I guess Athens would be the right way to go. And we just have to see if we can do that. So you will be eventually pulled out. That's an army that we do not need here. I don't really need you either. Alright, let's change this. You guys are gonna go. We don't really have. Alright, so we're gonna take the third Kolordu of the first army and the fourth Kolordu of the second army. And each one of you is gonna be in charge of a small segment of the front. You guys will have a goal here. Your war goal is gonna be over here. And the rest of the armies are gonna rest. You guys will actually launch an invasion from here to here, because we want to take these islands in the meantime from our opponents. I'll probably try to take Crete as well. See how that's gonna go. Did we... Oh yeah, we've taken the equipment, alright. Let's go for artillery. Let's go for German field artillery here. Yes. And once we finish you, we're gonna go for the German bailout, because we will want that one done. There's no way we can invade these islands from the other place, so let's just see if we can. Saudi conquest of Al-Issa. The Saudi forces of Ibn Saud with support from the Ikhwan should capture the Isis of Al-Issa. Alright, I didn't even know what they took. Alright. So what we need to do here later is we're gonna have to turn some of these units into better units. I'm thinking, do we go with the doctrine now, with the entrenchment doctrine? Because I wanted the recruits of the attack organization. Exchanging something that we get now for something that we will get later. Alright, why the hell aren't you doing what we want you to do? Go. You guys are moving. You guys are also moving, but move faster. Alright, we're building another factory, which is good, and we have enough factories now for that. That's also really good. I don't know how many units Greece has. 10 to 21 divisions. 2, 5. With a bit of luck, we might actually see all of their divisions on the border, which would be amazing, because it would mean that they are truly unprotected on their flanks. Or more than on their flanks, in their rear. We're gonna see how that goes. Alright. We finished the import. No, we didn't. Alright, but let's do a large debt payment, which is gonna remove 10%. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, you guys. Actually, you guys can also get in here. You can go here, because I've put these guys in here, so I'm gonna move them over there. About 3. Alright, I think you guys can go. Let me just support here. Alright, so we got that, and we are repaying the debt. It's gonna be 27 days. And we'll be going with... I could go with the howitzers, I think. Or the support equipment, that takes 15 days. I'd like to remove it if I can. So, the German bailout. 45 days. Alright, Germans want us on their side in the upcoming war, but we can fight the war while being bankrupt. Showing this as our ally, we can ask for German bailout. Alright. Why are you guys... Alright. Can you tell me what's going on? Why the hell do we not have more supremacy? What kind of fleet do they have? Enemy supremacy. Alright, so somehow, for some reason, as it turns out, friendly ships, enemy ships. Alright, let's do a strike force then and attack them. I have no idea where the hell their armies are coming from, or navies. What the hell is that even? we don't have a navy strong enough here. Alright, go patrol here. Engage the enemy. Decisions over Al-Issa. The Saudis have taken over our province of Al-Issa and that is unacceptable. What should we do? Al-Hassa. Become owner. Let's demand their acceptance of our suzerainty. Alright, let me start building more destroyers. Or we could build you. You're not a bad ship. That would take a long time though, but 47. Unfortunately, this is a little bit of an issue because that really blocks us here. I don't understand how they can have naval supremacy here of this magnitude. That's almost insane. Average organization, average strength. In that case, we might just have to like brute force it, but our friendly supremacy is way higher than theirs. We have way more ships. Although enemy intel. Alright, so this might actually... ah, man. Alright, so we have to start working on an agency here. Alright then, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but you can become a cavalry expert. Alright, let's do something else then. Let's put you guys over here and have you plan attack in Arta. There is not a single one of these that wouldn't be mountains, right? Yeah, there's... yeah, we need to put you here. That's the weakest point. And we're just gonna launch an overall attack on them from every single spot, and we're gonna hope for the best. Which kind of reminds me that I was operating under the impression that we want to get the bailouts done. So let's purchase support equipment, 15 days, 15 days. What do we need more? We need the howitzers actually. Alright, but they take... oh, that was a mistake. They take 30 days. Will be a little bit over. Well, it doesn't matter. Alright, we finished the infantry equipment. And that means we can now go with concentrated industry 2, which is give us extra factory output. So are you guys... you're actually getting attrition here. Jesus. And I didn't give you a plan, did I? Alright. And you guys have a plan. So you can do that. Alright, we have way too many units everywhere. Okay, let's put you guys over here as a protection, so that we have you guys separated. You guys can go patrol here on the border, and you guys can patrol here. So now you guys, you're preparing for the attack. This is gonna be nasty. But you know what I can do? I can actually do this. I can give you a recon and support artillery, and I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be okay with the equipment we have right now. Yes. Alright, so at least that's gonna make you a little bit more effective. We wanted to do that for a while, so now we have a chance. Have a little bit of ineffectiveness here, but it's fine. Alright, so how are you doing? Did you get the things you need? And actually, what if we launched an attack on Kerkira and actually tried to... I mean, there's no point, we have a port here. Kerkira can just stay there. We have you here as well, huh? So let's put you back on the border with the Germans. We already have way too many troops here anyway. Alright, so you're planning your attacks. You need to get a little bit more troops, and this is just gonna be awful. There really isn't anything that you can do with it. Hey! Finished another project. Alright, I say we... I say we build a civilian factory here, then 2 military, and then another civilian here, and 2 military. So you're planning, you're preparing, you're waiting for equipment. Okay, I'm missing a little bit of the howitzers, but the rest is okay. Maximum is 4 days. Do you guys get anything extra here? Let's go with the organization first. Okay, we get a factory available. Okay, we have actual infantry equipment now, so I think what I want to do is put you here, which means we need to start importing tungsten. Let's import it from our friends in the German Empire. And we're using this as much as we can because we really need to bolster this. And the next couple of factories are gonna go back to infantry equipment production. Alright, so you're missing howitzers, but other than that you are okay. We got recon squads. Everything ready, so I'll just wait for that planning bonus of yours to kick in, and we're gonna launch a massive offensive. How's the agents doing? 8 days. Alright, well, this is a little bit of a change in pace. It's June. You guys are all planning, because we're gonna launch an assault everywhere. Actually though, you guys are gone. I'm gonna go over here. Alright, so the German bailout paid for our sins. So we can get away, because we don't want you here. You're just consuming resources. And because we're done with the German bailout, we can go back here to the import dependency, which further improves our import deals. In such large amounts of materials imported from foreign powers to our empire, we sure do deserve a special deal for them. Though hosting conferences and signing special contracts, we can get the best deal for ourselves. So all our contracts are now going to give us more stuff. Come on guys, rail, all of you, get the hell out. There is nothing for you left here. I have no need to offer terms. Alright, launch an attack. You guys are gonna launch attack here. And you guys will attack over here. So let's see, this one is the one that we are the most after. Alright, we're actually making progress here. The rest is just to delay them, to be quite honest. Do we... No, we don't. Alright, that's fine. We can just continue with this as long as we want. It's the only thing that we have ahead of ourselves. So, just brute forcing them out of this is gonna be insane. But it is the only thing that we can do. Yeah, and this river doesn't lead anywhere, to be quite honest. The attacks everywhere else, despite being a distraction, will not lead to us breaking through. Alright, well, the problem I have here is that they can keep just reinforcing over and over. So you guys just stop this. The only point I could see is just overwhelming their ability to fight by removing their equipment, which already we can see that they are losing when it comes to equipment. It's just that it's not in the amount that I would really like to see. Alright, Shuba. We need Naval intelligence. Get me that. It's also such a terrible situation where you do not have enough. not a single part of Greece is accessible from more than 2 neighboring provinces. No enemy intel. Oh, we need an agent. The second revolution of the Chinese nationalists. A civil war has just broken out in the newly formed Republic of China. The president of the Republic of China, Yuan Shikai, who was elected after the last revolution, is facing the armed revolutionaries who are disappointed with the dictatorship and the pressure on the opposition, and who want to achieve the revolutionary ideal in the Republic. In the last revolution, they could get support because they had the goal of overthrowing the corrupt and rotten Qing dynasty and leading the revolution to success. But this time, Yuan Shikai in power, his Beijing government and the Beijing warlords who depend on his power want to preserve the system and prolong their privileges, so no one supports the revolutionaries. It is certainly not possible for the Kuomintang to win the war, but the skirmishes are already bursting into flames in the Chinese provinces. Alright, decisions. So we've completely done this. Now I'm thinking we might just hold. Actually, no, we need the howitzers, unfortunately, because we will need to reinforce our units once this attack is over. And I feel like the biggest issue or the biggest benefit here is just gonna be, murdering them literally, because they do not have enough equipment to. I wish this wasn't all mountains. That's just such a bad place to fight. The troll, another multiplier. Alas, what can we do? Not much. We can just take it. So you will fight and bleed and die. And you will fight and bleed and die. For I throw in nothing. That's crazy, man. We're just wasting our troops here. And it absolutely makes no sense. Even in these amounts of in these levels of actions, it makes no sense. Alright, let's purchase more German howitzers. I have to put an agent here. Hopefully it's gonna help, because I expect that most of these ships are gonna be Greek. Yeah. So we need to increase our intel on them. Alright, well, this is sort of going okay. The attrition here, though, is pretty abysmal. But yeah, we're producing equipment at a nice rate. We even have a decent amount of it in reserve. Alright, let's recruit another unit, and we need to figure out what they're gonna do with the cavalry units over there. So the army modernization will give us the reduction of land doctrine, and that will allow us to actually get 2 doctrines very soon. I think at this point I might actually take the, what's it called? Take the army modernization. Where are you? Surrender terms to the Balkan League. Well, that's not what I'm interested in. Hot parade. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh wait, I hit it. All right. Well, they're at least getting pummeled here by this. I'm thinking if I wanted to switch you to these guys as well, what do we need? Infantry equipment, towed artillery, howitzers, support equipment. We can purchase most of that, because it would help if we had at least 2 lines of attack. But this one is going to be even harder, because there's 4 of you. But maybe it would help if we actually turned you guys and had you like an alternating non-stop attack of 2 squads of 4 divisions. I could see that working. It really depends on what we can do. We really need to, improve the import dependency to see if that works. So where's my intel agent? Coming soon. Well, taking Greece down is just gonna be a nightmare. We know about that. Not gonna be something that we are surprised with. I just have to make sure that whatever we do, it will work and continuously work. Jesus Christ, guys, I feel sorry. This is the attack. It's the attack in the mountains of Italy all over again. Actually, you guys are bad. It's these guys that are really good. So once these guys retreat, we are going to be golden. So let me stop you. And launch the attack with you guys in the meantime. And you guys can rest, recuperate, reinforce. And we'll push you in once you are fully reinforced. The bad part is beyond this, it's mountains again. So we'll have to push and mountains and a river. Awesome. Hopefully if we're lucky we'll be able to push, but we will have another tile over here to go through. And again, if we can keep them busy, we might have a chance at actually delaying them and keeping them in their place overall. We can win this, we can hurt them, but it's just gonna be bloody beyond understanding. Oh well. 20, 19, 19, 18, 18, 18, yeah. Well, it's working. It's just not working the way we were hoping to. Alas, what can we do? When will you finish this? Oh, 8 days. Alright, and 7 days to operative. Alright, so when we get the operative, we're gonna end it. Oh no, there's another unit coming. I just saw it there. Did they just recruit another one? Please tell me that's not the case. I mean, I can deal with a lot, but... This would be really bad. 81. They're still at almost, no, they're at 90. Alright. Alright. Oh, this is the moment. This is the moment we were waiting for. No, you don't. No, you absolutely don't. Because they know what's up. They are going to try to reinforce, and they are going to try to delay us. But we won't let them. Alright, I'm thinking I'm gonna stop you guys now and send you guys, because you will be more effective here, hopefully. Yes, you are way more effective in doing this. Alright, so while we delay you, import dependency, really nice. Army modernization coming right up. Our army is inexperienced with using the newly acquired armaments. By organizing special large-scale military trainings, we'll train our soldiers to successfully use the new weapons. Cost reduction for new doctrines coming right up. And I think I can do the Army of a Bygone Era one more time. Can't I? Or is it still running? And did it? Oh yes, it actually modified it immediately. Nice. That's really good. Ottoman-Saudi confrontation. And here we go with the agent. Demolition expert. Cipher, safecracker, and let's go with a linguist. And you are gonna go and build a spy network here. Man, I know this episode is way over, but I really want to see how this is gonna go. Alright, we got Naval Department now. Passive defense, blueprint stealing, localized training centers, intel resistance, intelligence gathered from operatives and infiltrated assets. Yeah, let's go with portable cameras. How are we doing now? 46.5. Alright. Still need more. 6.5, 6.3. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. 62, 3.5. Yeah, those units are really exhausted. Alright, final push, 1.9. This one has 1/3 of the defense. So that ought to go really fast. So they're retreating, and even if they come back to be reinforced. Alright, let's actually see if I can move you guys in. 48.2, come on. 47, because if we can move the units there quickly, we will be able to continue with the attack and just push onward rather than being able to stop us, which is the whole point here. Yeah, that unit is collapsing and won't be able to do much. So it is really about how and if they can quickly reinforce. And if they will, if that unit is gonna join the fight. Because it's looking like it won't happen, but who knows. K91. And these units are really effective. Alright, did we finish the import? We did. So what did we want more? We wanted the artillery. Purchase German artillery, that's 250 units. Do it. Okay, 92%. Come on, we can do it. Okay, we're sending more units over there. 17, 16, 15. Come on. For the love of God, get them. And we have pretty much murdered them all, too. So that unit, even if it retreats here, will not be able to do anything. We really need to get through the mountains quickly and onto the hills. Because then they are done. They will not be able to resist us anymore. 6. Yeah, they're not reinforcing. Amazing job, guys. No one is moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.1. Come on. So the moment they retreat, we push with our units further, no matter the cost. Alright. So now they're attacking us, and I can take you guys and send you over here. So that's the plan. Now our units need to just continue moving, repelling this attack, which really, quite honestly, shouldn't be hard, and then we can keep moving onwards. Cool, so first step in conquering Greece has just been done, and we now have the naval supremacy here. Alright, so I can even start preparing the naval invasions before I forget, so that next time we can actually do something with it. Finally. Alright, so thank you very much for joining me. See you in the next one.